Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's attraction tips video, we're going to be discussing the difference between attraction versus affection. Now, a lot of guys don't really realize that there is a difference between attraction and affection. And the distinction is an important one if you want to have success with women and relationships. Now, most men believe that they need to be creating affection with women when what they really should be doing is creating attraction with women. And creating attraction is really most important in the beginning stages of the courtship or when you first just meet, but it's also important to maintain throughout the entire relationship. Now, don't get me wrong, affection is important too, but in order for her to fall in love with you, you need to create attraction first and then affection. So in this attraction tips video, I'm going to be discussing obviously the difference between attraction and affection, why attraction is so important, but also why you need both. And also how to both spark and maintain attraction, because affection is really the easy part. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to shoot me an email. All you have to do is head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and shoot me a message from there. All I ask is that you keep your questions and messages to me rather short and concise, just 1 to 2 paragraphs max, just because I don't have time to go through these long emails. But I will get back to you as soon as I can. I do have to take care of my paying clients first, but if you just be a little patient, I will probably get back to you within a few days. But if you need to get in touch with me right away, again, head to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and there I have several options for you to choose from. I do offer emergency email coaching if you need to hear back from me right away. And I also offer monthly coaching where I will work with you throughout the month to try to get whatever relationship issue you're having turned around and get you back on track. Okay, so let's continue talking about the differences between attraction and affection. And really the difference is basically being the lover versus being the friend. And I really just talked about this in part in my recent video about male orbiters, which I just uploaded a couple days ago. And as I mentioned before, really you need to spark attraction first, and then the affection part comes later. As you continue dating and bonding, the affection will naturally fall into place. Starting with affection first, which most guys do, it makes it very difficult to spark attraction later on down the line. And we're really conditioned to believe this. We hear this all the time in society that, oh, you have to be her friend first and then see how things unfold from there. But that's really backwards. Because if you just have affection, you really just have a good friendship. And sadly, this is where so many long-term relationships and marriages, they end up. They're really just good friends. They're roommates. And the reason why is there's really just no tension, no anticipation, no challenge, no mystery, no excitement, no fun. And love is really all about things being playful and fun and exciting, because otherwise, like I said, you're really just good friends. And as a man, you may be a good, reliable, and loyal provider. You may even be very good looking. But if you're not stimulating her emotions, she's eventually going to lose interest. I mean, maybe if you're exceptionally good looking and really good in bed, she'll stick around a little longer. But eventually, in the back of her head, she's going to be thinking, something's missing here. And it's only a matter of time before she figures it out and she hits the door. You have to understand that women are emotional beings, and they want and need to feel a wide spectrum of emotions in order for them to continue to be emotionally engaged and attracted to you. And this is what women mean when they say that they've lost feelings. They're just no longer emotionally engaged, which makes them feel like they're no longer attracted to you. I mean, she may love you like a friend or a brother, which is affection, but she's not in love with you because she feels that there's no longer a spark. And it's the same thing if you try to take the friendship route with a woman. She just doesn't feel that there's any kind of spark there, which ultimately determines her attraction for you. I'm sure you're starting to see now that attraction works very differently for men and women. I mean, for us guys, it's all about being visually stimulated for the most part. I mean, her beauty, her hot body, I mean, that comes first, and the emotional spark is second. But for women, it's pretty much the exact opposite, especially as they get older. I mean, when they're younger, you know, in their teens and early 20s, it's all about hot guys. But as they get older, while good looks are still important, it's more about the emotional stimulation. However, there has to be some sort of initial attraction there first, and nature takes care of that. I mean, there's either something there or there's not. And you can't create attraction out of thin air. You can uncover it and you can magnify it, though, by stimulating her emotions. And you do this with playful teasing, a little cocky humor, the very occasional sexual innuendo, and kino. In order to maintain that attraction, you still have to do everything you did in the beginning to initially attract her, but you have to maintain your frame throughout the relationship. And in the simplest terms, you start off in your masculine frame and you invite her into your world. But you need to stay in your masculine frame and you need to keep her in your world. And if you could do that, she will remain in her feminine. And this is where women really want to be, and this is where they're happiest. Women only start acting masculine when the man starts acting more feminine. And guys don't understand this. It's really that masculine versus feminine polarity that really keeps that passionate spark alive. And we're going to get into all this as we go along. I mean, much deeper into it, but this is really the basic formula to spark and maintain attraction throughout the entire relationship. And as far as affection goes, it's really just about you being kind and caring and thoughtful, which most guys already know how to do. So if you guys have found this video helpful or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and for you to share it with any of your friends and family who may also find it helpful. And I would also really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol that's next to it so you get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And in the description down below, not only will I have the links to both my contact page and my coaching page, but I will also have a link to PayPal if you'd like to make a donation. So that's it for this video. I really appreciate all of you that have stuck around to the end, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.